So what is the challenge all about? The Sugar Slash Challenge, it is a structured lifestyle challenge designed to help individuals reduce added sugar intake and develop healthier, sustainable life habits. For you who have gone through the TLC program, it's obvious. You have learned so much about sugar, carbohydrate intelligence. Your habits are completely worked on. There's always room for improvement though, but you've done well. But imagine many people out there. If you invite, the other day invited my cousins, I haven't seen them for a long time, to come home. People brought sodas and juices. It was a lot of sugar. You're just like, oh my goodness. So this is the habit. That is why we have the sodas in the supermarket, the sweetened juices, everything is there in the supermarket. So really, we want to just have the awareness of sugar sources. If you take 5 teaspoons of sugar, you can start by dropping one or dropping two. And then, we have 12 weeks. So what is your goal? So then, of course, we have to work on our goals. Long-time lifestyle challenge. This is not a diet. It's a reset for better health. Hmm? It is not a diet. It is a reset for better health. So why reduce the sugar? Why should we reduce the sugar? Because sugar affects you very much. Your brain, the sugar lights up your brain's reward center with dopamine, which is one of the stress hormones or hormones, okay? Studies have indicated that it is more addictive than cocaine. In fact, a study that showed children had been followed up for years. The children who had a lot of sugar in their diet were likely to actually take drugs because that stimulation center, they want that stimulation. So remember, for your brain, sugar will light up the reward center, and then that will increase addiction, and it's worse than cocaine. For your skin, sugar accelerates aging and exacerbates conditions like acne and yeah, poor skin conditions. So when you take a lot of sugar, you have poor skin. So by, of course, reducing sugar, if that's a problem, by the end of the campaign, we should see your skin is very healthy and nice. Your liver converts surplus of sugar into fat. Overloading the liver with sugar is similar to overloading it with alcohol. So please take note, overloading the liver with sugar is like overloading it with alcohol. So we want to appreciate that sugar is very dangerous. For your kidneys, when blood sugar is too high, the kidneys spill sugar into the urine, which can cause permanent damage. So you can damage your kidneys. People who have diabetes, people who are living with diabetes long term, they end up actually having kidney problems because of uncontrolled sugars. So these high sugars can end up there. How about oral health? Sugar consumption leads to tooth decay and gum disease, which is, of course, now that's just a route for having infections in your blood, which is a problem. How about your heart? Too much sugar hardens arteries and damages heart tissue. So in the long run, we're going to have a problem. So you want to be able to take care of your heart. And of course, your stomach. Sugar throws off the gut health. When you take a lot of sugar in your diet, your gut health is completely messed up, interrupting the microbiome of your digestive tract that we know is very important for your health. And of course, you have watched the Hack Your Health, so you'll understand why sugar is bad for your stomach. And of course, your pancreas, sugar spans the pancreas to put insulin production into overdrive, eventually leading to insulin resistance. And of course, anybody wanting to conceive, fertility, high blood sugar impairs reproductive function in both men and women. So if you're trying to conceive, you're the man, you have taken a lot of sugar, that's a problem there, hindering. And of course, for the women too. So we can see, let me just summarize. Sugar affects your whole body, your brain, your skin, your mouth, your heart, your liver, your kidneys, your pancreas, and fertility, and of course, your stomach. So it is overall, it affects your health completely. So why the sugar matters? Because you know that excess sugar contributes to all those things that we've talked about. And of course, if you're already living with diabetes, high blood sugar, your medication doses will never drop. It will always just increase, which becomes expensive. And of course, the side effects of all this medication. Weight gain is a problem as well. Fatigue, cravings, poor concentration, increased risk of other complications. Okay, so here the most important thing is we can consume sugar, but where is this sugar? Sometimes we consume too much because we don't know about the hidden sugar, and this is some of the education we'll give you. How is the challenge going to work? It's a 12-week program, you know, and we take you through. Every week we give you a challenge to do. Every week we might have a video so that you can watch, but then we are going to post the steps. We want to post the pictures. We want to post our drinks so that we can encourage each other. And of course, we provide awareness on sugar and sugar sources by all means. And then, of course, we want you to reduce, to slash the sugar. Cut the sugary drinks, cut the processed foods, stop eating these things at snack time, stop eating them at night, and of course, emotional eating comes into play. What is your emotional eating habits? If something is driving you to sugar, then sugar is what we need to identify what the trigger is. And of course, we want to just focus on one small achievable goal. What we want to avoid, of course, avoid sugary drinks and juices, sweet cakes and biscuits, processed foods, replace water with sweetened beverages. Okay, use whole fruits instead of juices. Juices. I always say this: there is nothing called natural juice. Natural juice is only maybe coconut. Coconut also comes with a juice which you just break and you pour. That's the only natural juice. The rest that you call natural juice are not, because what you do, you take the whole fruit, which is what is natural that Jehovah created, and then you put it in the blender and you destroy it there. Let's not make juices. Let's eat the fruit whole. Okay? And then, of course, just reduce the sugar generally. So we are going to start with evaluate, where do you think your sugar is coming from? And just to summarize, the benefits, of course, of healthy lifestyle is, you're going to prevent diseases, you will save money, because how much money do you spend on juices, even for the family? Okay. And then obviously, when you take less sugar, you extend your lifespan because you're healthier, your gut is healthier, your heart is healthy, your kidney is healthy. Okay. Then, of course, you also benefit the environment, and it improves your cognitive enhancement, achieving quality sleep, improves skin quality, and of course, you're happy because you are healthier. And these are some of the benefits that we expect. And of course, other benefits would be those people who crave, we will help you to do something to stop the cravings, okay? And if you're living with diabetes and you have all these challenges with sugar, then we should be able to help you to at least reduce all this craving and improve your sugar. So really what we want to do is think about small daily choices will lead to powerful, healthy outcomes just by reducing the sugar. So start where you are and progress over time. So just remember that lifestyle, your genes load the gun, but your lifestyle is the one that pulls the trigger. Thank you very much.